Klopp's unexpected return. Manchester City targets Liverpool leader. Messi reveals post-career plans, and Chelsea to sign new top goalkeeper. All of this and more in today's episode. Former Barcelona board member and presidential candidate Xavi Villajuana publicly called on Laporta to tell the truth about the transfer drama of the summer of 2021. According to him, arguments about the club's financial inability do not stand up to criticism, especially against the backdrop of current expenses and transfer ambitions. Villajuana stated that the club could not afford the best player in the world, so we were told. But if it was about finances, I don't see it now. He also presented an independent financial report showing that Barca's debt has grown to over €4 billion, questioning Laporta's statements about the club's economic recovery. Villajuana insists that Messi deserves peace and respect, and the club must be honest with the fans. This club is his home, regardless of who the president is. In response, Laporta confirmed that he does not regret how everything happened, and emphasized, "Barca is above all else. It was not what we all wanted, but it was impossible then." He also closed the door to speculation about a short-term loan for Messi, calling such scenarios unrealistic and disrespectful to the player, the team, and the club members. However, as numerous sources indicate, the reason for Messi's departure was not only the financial crisis, as Leo agreed to a 50% salary reduction, and an agreement with Barcelona was reached, but it could not be registered due to La Liga restrictions. Laporta decided not to risk the club's financial stability, although many sources claim that a legal solution could have been found. Messi himself was shocked when he was told he could not stay. This happened a few days before the start of the season. The loss of trust between Messi and the management became a decisive factor. He felt he was used as a political symbol, and then left without support. So finances were only part. The real reason lies in a combination of legal barriers, management decisions, and broken relationships. Messi's recent unannounced visit to Barcelona only heightened the tension. Laporta stated that the club office in Camp Nou will forever remain Leo's home, but at the same time admitted that he had not sent him any messages. Messi himself, in his interview with Infobay, made it clear that his priority is another World Cup title, not a return to the club. He said, "If I have to choose between another Ballon d'Or and another World Cup, I will choose the World Cup without hesitation. It's something unique, something that surpasses everything else." When asked about his future after retirement, Messi added, "To be a coach? I don't think so. But to own a club that's more interesting. I would like to have my own club, manage it, create something of my own." These words confirm that Leo is more focused on global goals and personal projects than on returning to Barcelona in any format. His tone is calm, confident, without nostalgia, but with respect for the past. Real Madrid and Brazil national team forward Endrick is preparing for a loan move to Lyon. His entourage is already looking for accommodation in France. As reported by O Globo, the player has reached an agreement with the Madrid club for a loan move in January until the end of the 2025-26 season. This season, Endrick has spent 11 minutes on the field, so the decision for a temporary transfer is related to the desire to get stable playing time. Real paid €72 million for him in the winter of 2022, and his contract is valid until 2027 with an option to extend for another 3 years. Manchester City thrashed Liverpool 3-0 at the Etihad. Pep Guardiola's team, which started the season unstably, is returning to the title race and, it seems, is becoming Arsenal's main competitor in the Premier League. Guardiola has adapted his playing style to the current squad, but admits that he lacks a playmaker of Kevin De Bruyne's caliber. That is why he turned his attention to Dominic Szoboszlai, a Liverpool midfielder who impressed him during their head-to-head match. According to AS, the Hungarian also came into the sphere of interest of Xabi Alonso, who is looking for a creative player for Real Madrid after a draw with Rayo Vallecano. Szoboszlai can give City what it lacks without De Bruyne: vertical passes between the lines, dynamism in the final third, and the ability to create moments out of nothing. He reads the game perfectly, has a powerful shot, and can work both in positional attack and transitions. His style is a mix of technique, energy, and leadership, which perfectly fits Guardiola's model. The Hungarian is also capable of playing in several roles as an 8, as an attacking midfielder, or even a false 9, which gives the coach flexibility in building the game. Szoboszlai has become a key element of Arne Slot's team, especially after a triumphant season when Liverpool won their 20th league title in history and second in the Premier League format. His contract is valid until 2028, and the club is already preparing a new agreement to keep the midfielder. So the fight for the transfer will be difficult both for Manchester City and Real Madrid. In turn, The Times reports that Pep Guardiola may leave Manchester City in the summer of 2026, and the club is already preparing a list of potential successors. Pep is seriously considering ending his era at City after his 10th season at the helm of the team. He has already informed the management of his desire to take a break from coaching, similar to what Jurgen Klopp did. After 6 league titles, a Champions League victory, and total dominance in England, Pep may leave at his peak. Manchester City, understanding the strategic importance of the moment, keeps an updated shortlist of candidates to replace him. Vincent Kompany, from Bayern, who is a club legend and already has experience working in Belgium and Germany. Roberto De Zerbi, the current coach of Marseille, one of the brightest tactical specialists of our time. Andoni Iraola from Bournemouth, who impresses with his flexibility and ability to adapt to different playing styles. This list is not exhaustive, but it shows that City is preparing for life after Guardiola. The club aims to maintain its philosophy of dominance and control, while renewing the energy of the project. If Pep truly leaves, it will be one of the most high-profile coaching moves of the decade. Maignan will be one of the hottest free agents this summer. The 30-year-old goalkeeper's contract with Milan expires in the summer of 2026, and negotiations for an extension are effectively frozen. As reported by Gazzetta dello Sport, Maignan has not accepted the club's offer for a new deal of €5 million per year, and the parties are inexorably moving towards a breakup. Juventus has already held preliminary talks with the Frenchman's representatives, hoping to sign him as a free agent. But the competition will be fierce. Chelsea has reactivated their interest after failed negotiations last summer, when Milan rejected offers of €10 and €15 million. The Londoners still haven't solved their goalkeeper problem. Robert Sanchez and Philip Jurgensen are not convincing, and the club is looking for a stable number 1. Bayern is also in the game. The club is preparing for Manuel Neuer's retirement and considers Maignan a direct successor. The Frenchman has experience playing at the highest level, including for the national team, and his style, aggressive, reactive, with good control of the area, perfectly fits the Bavarians' playing model. Against the backdrop of this interest, Maignan is in a strong position. He can choose a club that will offer not only the best financial terms, but also a clear role in the project. His transfer could be one of the key stories of the summer window. Barcelona has made Harry Kane a priority transfer target to replace Robert Lewandowski, whose contract expires in June. The Catalan club considers the 32-year-old England national team captain an ideal successor to the 37-year-old Lewandowski. According to The Guardian, Barcelona is ready to activate a clause of approximately €65 million. Kane moved to Bayern in the summer of 2023 from Tottenham for £100 million and has already scored 108 goals in 113 matches, becoming the fastest player this century to reach the 100-goal mark for a club from Europe's top 5 leagues. Barcelona is also considering alternative options, but Kane is the main target for Hansi Flick, who aims to have a proven goalscorer in his squad to implement his attacking style of play. Real Madrid is at the epicenter of internal turbulence. Xabi Alonso cannot gain the trust of the locker room, and the club's management is increasingly unwilling to tolerate instability. After the defeat to Liverpool and a goalless draw with Rayo, the atmosphere in the team has escalated. Vinicius is creating emotional scenes, Lunin feels injustice, and young players like Goulart cannot withstand the pressure. Alonso introduced strict discipline, but this only increased tension. The club's stars complain about being overloaded with tactical analyses, and substitutions cause misunderstanding. Mbappé, despite leading La Liga in goals, shots, and chances created, could not influence the game against Rayo, which only highlighted Real Madrid's dependence on him. The Frenchman scored more than 52% of the team's goals, more than Messi or Ronaldo in their peak seasons. but even he complains about the lack of space and support. According to El Nacional, a season without trophies will be a verdict for Alonso. The club is already considering Jurgen Klopp as a potential successor. Florentino Perez has long dreamed of inviting the German, and has already made several attempts, albeit unsuccessfully. If the situation does not change, the Los Blancos president is ready to intensify negotiations with the former Liverpool manager, despite Klopp himself not being in a hurry to return to coaching. In turn, Real Madrid has officially simplified the name of its arena. Now it is simply called Bernabéu. This is part of a global rebranding, aimed at making the stadium's name more modern and recognizable. In parallel, the club presented a new identity that emphasizes the futuristic look of the arena after reconstruction. The first event under the new brand will be a historic NFL game between the Washington Commanders and the Miami Dolphins, the first American football game in Spain. Real Madrid also plans to hold large-scale concerts, shows, and festivals at the stadium to solidify the arena's status as a global hub for sports and entertainment. That's it for now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Keep watching for more football action, and have a wonderful day.